Forget next-gen consoles. The future of gaming isn't forward, it's backward. This retro obsession isn't just a trend, it's fundamentally reshaping the entire industry, from billion-dollar remakes to indie studios reviving the 16-bit aesthetic. The games we loved decades ago are more powerful today than ever before. So why is gaming's past suddenly becoming its future? Let's dig in. Recently, I've been obsessed with the Gebs24 on YouTube, a channel all about retro finds and gaming history, and honestly, it reignited my own retro itch. But it's not just nostalgia for old cartridges, it's part of something much bigger happening across the gaming industry right now. First up, indie games. Pixel art, chiptune, inspired music, 2D platformers, styles that we thought were dead in the early 2000s are thriving today. And it's not because the indie studios can't make 4K graphics, it's because they're chasing feel. Games like Celeste and Shovel Knight prove that classic mechanics, tight controls, and emotional storytelling resonate more than just flashy graphics alone. This retro-inspired boom has given us entirely new classics, and in ways, these games are spiritual successors to the ones we grew up with. They show us that retro aesthetics aren't a limitation. They're a deliberate artistic choice. Now, of course, nostalgia isn't just fueling indies, it's a billion-dollar industry for big publishers. Remakes and remasters are everywhere. Resident Evil 2 Remake didn't just succeed, it outsold the original. Final Fantasy VII Remake turned one of gaming's most sacred classics into a modern blockbuster. I mean, we literally are getting 3 games. And definitive editions like Skyrim or The Last of Us Part 1 keep games alive for entirely new audiences, including Oblivion. Look what Oblivion did a few months ago. Publishers know that players don't just want new. They want the familiar, polished, and repackaged for the present. And when it's done right, it feels like you're reliving the past for the first time again. Then there's emulation and preservation. When Nintendo shuts down the 3DS and Wii U eShops, thousands of digital-only games basically vanished overnight. But the community, they refuse to let history die. Fan-driven emulators like RetroArch, Dolphin, and PCS X2 keeps old libraries alive and accessible, sometimes in higher resolutions than the originals ever had. Look at the new Iron Thor, for instance. The popularity around that, the hype, is unbelievable. I personally don't need it, but I feel like I want it. I guess I maybe need it. I don't know. It just looks so good. Preservation isn't just about nostalgia, it's about history. Gaming is barely 50 years old, and already we've lost countless titles to licensing, broken servers, or hardware decay. Without preservation, huge chunks of culture disappear. With it, a new generation of players gets to experience them. So what does this all mean? It means that retro isn't just a side hobby, it's shaping the future of gaming. Publishers will continue reviving the past because it works. Indie devs will keep experimenting with retro aesthetics because it resonates. And players, we're proving that our appetite for nostalgia isn't just sentimental, it's a demand for timeless design, authenticity, and playability. Retro gaming isn't going away. It's not just a phase, it's becoming a permanent pillar of the industry. So the next time someone says gaming is all about the future, just remember, the past isn't going anywhere. What about you? Are you more excited by the next-gen consoles, or are you riding the retro wave like me? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your retro stories, and what are you picking up recently? And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and let's just keep exploring gaming's past, present, and future together.